So whatever the setting and objective by the board of director or managing directors, which will be completing within the predefined period. Nobody, not even a single customer, they are not expecting or not requesting for the marketers to call. The customer will show real interest to purchase the product. We are not focusing directly, but we are focusing only content designing. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. I am Natesh, lecturer in Commerce, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, MYSURU, the Temple of Excellence. We are in the Unit 1, Session 4, Principles of Marketing, BCom, Introductions to Marketing. Approaches to marketing, approaches to the study of marketing and recent trend in the marketing. Approaches means as a marketer, as a businessman, there are different types of approaches. So what and all we can study in the next slide. See, first the approaches to the study of marketing, because as a marketers, how they are approaching, how they are focusing, what and all they want to approach, okay, based on the important factors. Now the product and commodity approach means very important here and to understand. As a businessman, without having a product or commodity or articles, okay, they can't go directly enter into the market. So the product is having some number of features, number of characters, number of design, okay. So each and every factors, when you have to identify the what kind of product, whom it is suitable, which type of product which is offering for which type of market, so you have to study in this. So under this commodity approach, the focus is placed to the product or it is approached to the market on the commodity wise basis. Now the product is ready, as a businessman or a company or they are providing a product. Now the product is ready to go for the market. So now the product is, after producing, the product is there stored, it is there in the production. Now finally you have to carry for end consumer. Now this process will be in the product approach, what and all the important ingredients are connected to the product, how you can identify. If the product is there, means obviously there is a packaging, even the labeling and the quality, almost all the factors which is related to product and commodity approach, because you are producing a product based on the market requirement or customers requirement we are producing. That's what, in other words, the study related to the flow of certain commodity and its movement from the original producer to right up to the ultimate customer. Because as a producer now, which is starting from the first one, product planning and development. Now product is according to customer requirement, the product is ready. Now the producer will dispatch goods to the end consumer, so with the help of number of mediators or wholesaler. So this product, the moment what you have studying in this concept, so that is a product and commodity approach. And the subject matter under this study is commodity. It is main focus on commodity or product only. As a producer, they will focus on the commodity basis, the customer what exactly they are expecting. Now the producer will start producing that product, because the customers are expecting a product or commodity. So the second approach is the institution. It is a name only suggesting. Institution means in between the producer and consumer, there are number of institutions or agents or wholesaler or retailer, okay. So just for supporting the or finding the customer for end consumer, okay. Now wholesaler you can take, for example, exporter or importer or a retailer, okay. So these are the institution. Without the having a support from the institution or intermediator, so we cannot market our products. So that's what the institution approach means. Actually we are selecting a people's like a different types of wholesaler. In the institution approach, the focus on the study of institution, which is like a middleman, you can say with the middleman. So because the ultimate connection in between producer and end consumer, so these are the person, they are playing a very important or vital role, okay. So just the wholesaler and retailer, you can take a importer and exporter, there are different agency, or you can say distributor whom you are appointing, okay. So these are the people, they will support for the producer, okay, so to find a best customer. And engaging in the marketing during the movement of goods, because the production once it is completed, which is going for the different location, because you are having a different wholesaler, retailer, distributor, stockist, okay. So with the help of the people, so middleman, we are able to focus on more sales. That's what, okay. This approach is known as called middleman approach. So there is one more name it is given here, middleman approach, because without the support for middleman, so we cannot focus on more sales, okay. Moving forward for next slide. So next approach is a function approach. Whenever you are studying this approach, you have to remember the marketing functions, okay. The marketing function, so according to marketing function, marketing functions can be according to Kandif. He categorized the three major functions like merchandising function. Under merchandising functions, okay, buying and assembly or product planning and development, okay, and even the product, what and all the functions will be connected to marketing, either which is based on the physical distributions like storage and warehouse or transportation. And the last one, supporting functions, also very important, because in the last session I have explained regarding the marketing functions. If you are not familiar, again you go back to the last section, watch once again, okay. So in this functions, the marketers always having a number of functions which is related to marketing activity. Now I told you one example. According to Kandif, he categorized three major functions. One is first one, merchandising function. Second one is physical distribution function. Last one is a marketing support functions, okay. So the functions approach give important on the various functions like of marketing. In other words, one concentrate attention on the specialized service or function performed by the marketer, because each and every business having a different product, or they are offering a product for the end consumer. So based on their product and commodity or service, the functions will also keep on varying, because in case of service, so the marketing functions will be slightly changed. In case of physical product, the marketing functions also. So if you take example physical distribution, the transportation, now service, if you take example, you can't send, okay, the transportation is not there in the, which is not connecting to a service product. Only physical product we are taking a support from the transportation. So there are different functions are performed by the marketers. So that's what which is coming under the functional approach. In this approach, marketing split into many functions, like I told you, under merchandising, buying and assembly or selling, okay, even the standardizing and grading also, which is related to marketing function, okay. So the standardizing, even the price also, that decided by the individual company or business. So the best price you have to select, otherwise you cannot survival. You are, when you are fixing a price, there are too many factors you have to keep, which is internal or external factor which is influencing to fixing a price. And even the standardizing also, which is coming under the marketing function. And standardizing, grading, what kind of grade, A grade, B grade, okay. So you can get more clarity in the last session. And the storage also marketing functions only. Even transportation, the producer to end consumer, you have to carry the goods, right? That's what the transportation, what kind of transportation cost you are bearing, okay. So the transportation, which types of transportation mode you are selecting to carry the goods, okay, or product. And even the advertising and packing also, which is coming, because the product means having a complete product mix. So that's what the advertising you have to create. As a marketer, you need to create, how you can create advertising with the help of newspaper, with the help of television or print media or social media. So the different advertising channels are available. You need to select the best one. And the packing part also very important. The packing, the most of the customers are giving a priority for packing, okay. So that's what the packing also very important. And next function, fourth function, is the management function, which is a scientific and the latest function. So the management is always they are try to go for planning, and which is starting functions will be planning, the ending functions will be control. So the management, why the approaches is very important, because the day-to-day planning and decisions making related activity towards marketing, okay. So this approach is the latest and scientific, because the management are playing a very important role everywhere. All the company are having a management, right? So that's what the management are giving a best solution for the problem. They are trying to analyze the situation, okay? It concentrate upon the activity or marketing function, because marketing function again and again it is repeating. So each and every function the management are just giving a best solution or best decision making process will be completed with the help of management. And the focus on the role of decision making, because unless you are not taking a decisions properly, so obviously you are not running your business very smooth way. That's why the decisions making is not only one day. So again in the routine decisions, okay, the specific decisions which is related to activity, okay, at the level of the firm, because the firm level will be increase or decrease the size of the firm. It is completely depending on the size of the, if you are a large company, the management having a different management on the production department or marketing department. Now today in this session we are focusing on marketing related activity. So the management so is playing very important for planning and decision making, even the coordination, what and all the functions you have studied in the previous, okay. This approach is mainly concerned with how manager handle the specific problem and situation, because the market means there are too many risks you have to bear. So how you can bear the risk and giving a best solution towards the customer and even the competitors, how you can analyzing with the help of information, the management are taking a proper decision, okay. You need to tackle day by day that the problem where it is arising, 360 angle you can expect the problem. Whenever the problem arises, you have to analyze why it is, and the best for the suitable problem you are giving a suitable solution. Exactly, the situation analysis is done by the management, okay. Moving forward for the fifth approach called system approach. System is nothing but in the company there is only one department is not working, only one set of people are not working. So you need to connect them. How you are connecting, which is interconnection, okay, interrelationship with the, so why the marketing department they want to communicate with the production department, because if the marketers they want to fulfill the demand, it is completely depending on the supply of material. The supply of material or means finished goods. So unless the production department they are not produce that product, the marketing team they are not able to focus the sales, right? That's what you need to follow certain system, okay. You have to set the best system how it is working for in your business. The system approach can be defined as a set of objective together with the relationship among them. You have to identify in a company, if you take company, there are different departments are working. Each and every department, take purchase department, even the production department or finance department or HR department, okay, or IT department, okay. So there are different department are extending, because your operation size is more, there are different department you are able to identify. So each, even the major department called marketing department, so each and every department they have a good coordination, means your work whatever the setting and objective by the board of director or managing directors, which will be completing within the predefined period, right? So that's what the coordination system, how it is interrelationship between the each and every department, each and every people, okay. So very important, and their attributes, because unless the purchase department they are not purchasing the material, even the production department they are not able to produce the product, because the raw material is very important, okay. Even the production department, unless they are not getting a finance department, the purchase department they are not, each and every department they need finance source, right, for the managing your activity, because it is a complete coordination, okay. We are not separating one specific department, every department are equally important. System focus on the interrelationship. You have to remember this interrelationship and interconnection. I just told you in this chat, so it is very clear to understand every department are equally coordinating, okay. That's what you can achieve your objective, otherwise you cannot achieve. So the system what you are designing, Among the functions of marketing, all the department are equally important. No, that's what the coordinations and interrelations will be when it is the system is giving a providing a best interrelationship or connection. So obviously your activity can be completing. So the system examine the marketing marketing connection. See, the marketing department, in the marketing department only there are sub departments are working, advertising separate, even the sales is the separate, even the distributions it's working separately. So all are equally coordinating for completing the marketing department objective. That's what the connections, the linkage, what you are connecting, okay, how you are maintaining a good relationship to complete the common objective inside as well as outside, because within the company there are different department, and outside company even you need to maintain good relationship with your distributor, you need to maintain a good relationship with the wholesaler, and even you want to much more information about your retailer customer. All the information is very important, either you are the information or coordination within the company or outside the company, because a distributor and wholesaler is standing outside the company, right? That's what the relationship is. If you are maintaining a good relationship, obviously you can complete your objective. So inside the firm, there is a coordination of the business activity like engineering, production department, and marketing related activity, the production and the pricing related, everything will be coordinating together. The finally we are taking a best decisions making. That's what all the internal activity, internal department, what and all it's there in your company. So equally important, you need to consider all this, okay? And go for the next approach like societal approach, because society, it is completely based on the society. As a producer, if you are giving a priority for society, you are not damaging the society. That means you're providing a friendly product, okay? So what the customers are expecting, based on the customer's real requirement, what they are expecting, now producer, they are starting producing the product. So when you are starting produce based on the society, so obviously which is a society approach, because your most of the customers are, you are finding all the customers are standing in the society. When you are giving important for the society, obviously societal approach is fulfilled. This approach has been originated recently, because the society is very important, because you want to sustain for the long period, you want to carry your business for long period. Of course you have to give a priority or importance for the society. The marketing process is regarded as to mean by the which society meet its own consumption, because in this society there are different types of customers you are able to identify in the system. In this society we are able to identify different types of market, okay? The different types of market I have explained in the section 1. If you are not familiar, once again you can watch for the section 1, so you can get more clarity about the types of market, okay? So the consumption part, because the different consumption, the customers having a different needs, right? So wants based on the real requirement, they what they exactly they are expecting. So obviously when you as a producer, if you are taking a responsibility towards society, you are producing a society friendly product. That's what this system give importance has how to the business meet the consumer need. As a businessman, whatever you are deciding to produce, you are not giving any priority for this customer requirement or needs. So obviously this product might be, it will be failed, because you are not collected information about the customer expectation, okay? So based on the customer expectation, if you try to produce the product, obviously this product can go for succeed. Clear? Moving forward, so and a legal approach, which is very important for any country, any state, any city, because legal approach, as a marketer they must familiar with the legal approach. Obviously when the legal approach, when it is focusing and emphasizing on one aspect, the transfer of ownership to buyer, because the seller once they sold goods to the buyer, the seller are expecting a money, okay, from the buyer is expecting a goods from the seller. So immediately immediately the ownership rights will be transferred in the name of buyer. Okay, so there are different products are available based on the consumer product or industrial product. Now ownership is very important. Unless you are not getting a ownership from the seller, so the buyer cannot go for further. So it explains the regularity aspect of the marketing, because as a marketers you need to follow, because somebody is monitoring your business activity unless the government is not interfering. Okay, it is explained the regulatory aspect of marketing. In India, the marketing activity are largely controlled by the Sale of Goods Act, because now it is recently, you can take GST. If you try to sell any goods for any state, okay, so IGST is compulsory. Okay, so IGST, central GST, okay, and even the state GST you are following. As a businessman you are following, you must familiar, that's what. Okay, and carrying act also, there are different acts which is connected to business activity. As a marketer you need to follow. This study is concentrated only on legal aspect, because which is very clear, if you want to start any business, with the help of legal formalities only we are starting a business. So the same thing, if your property want to sell, you have to register in the name of buyer, and the seller also, they want to go follow the legal guidelines, okay, which is made for all publics, general public. Leaving other important aspect, this does not give an idea to the market, because as a marketer they must well familiar with the legal procedures. Even the economic approach, the word only suggesting the law of demand, supply, the customer problem, okay, the poverty, everything you need to well familiar. Okay, unless you are not expecting a demand from the society, the supply is very important, demand study is very important, forecasting demand, everything which is connected to economical approach. So this approach deal with only for problem of supply, because economic concept basis when we are studying, so we are mainly focusing on the problem of supply, the demand and price, which is related to economical approach. So that's what we need to go for, the doing an approach like a economic approach. These are the important from the economic point of view. But fail to give a clear idea of the marketing, because you have studied all the concept which is economic related subject whenever you have studied. So there are too many important concept which is covered in the economic, which is quite similar to in marketing also. Moving forward for next agenda, mine a recent trend in the marketing, and now we are in the competition world, right? So as a businessman, how they are getting the benefit from the recent trend of marketing. So what exactly the recent trend? So we are not going back to traditional marketing directly. Okay, now we are trying to go for modern marketing. So using a recent trend, we are focusing more and more sales. The market scenario in the world today changing very rapidly, because actually now market, we are not depending only one platform to do marketing activity. So we are depending number of recent trend. With the help of recent trend, we are focusing more and more customers throughout the world. So that's what in the world today changing very rapidly, because we are able to reach in the any world. Okay, so any country we are able to reach. So the boundary of nation are disappearing for exploiting the opportunity of business, because if the US company also, they can entry into in India to do the marketing activity, an Indian company also they can enter into other country, so do a business activity. So without having a physical appearance, okay, we are able to market our product with the help of recent trend. So today the customers are globally and exhibit an international characters, because the customers are searching with the help of recent media, what and all it's available. So the channel platform it is providing for the producer point as well as customer point. Okay, everybody is getting a benefit from the recent marketing tool. So because of development of information technology, because each and every area, each and every field, okay, each and every business, so information technology playing a very important role, okay. So rapid means of transportation and liberalization and mobility of people across the world, because see, when the transportation systems, transportation sector also, they are adapted the marketing strategy like a recent marketing. So how we can transport now, we, for example, when we are decided to send one post, okay, or any parcel for other country or in within our country also, with the help of courier service, okay. So liberalization, we are getting a lot of opportunity, lot of business opportunity from other MNC company. So even the competition whatever you are able to face because of entry in multinational company in our country, so we are giving a permissions to operate in our country, and mobility of people across the world, because the customers are going and purchasing, it's very difficult. So with the help of platform like online platform information technology, with the help of information technology, so we can purchase whatever we want within sitting in India. So their buying habit are fast varying, and so are the fortune of various organizations. So because the customers are day by day, they are expecting always innovative product. They are looking, they are searching what kind of gadgets are available. So everywhere, even the organizations also, how they are getting a benefit from the recent trend, using a recent trend. Okay, moving forward for getting an idea about the first one, e-business. E-business means electronic business. When anybody, any businessman, with the help of electronic device, when they are trying to focus more and more customer, okay, in the company, in the business, there are different departments are connect using an electronic device for just to convey, exchange the information or getting a information or order process, all this connected to business, okay. So when you are expecting a benefit from the electronic, obviously your business will carry very smooth, okay. So the regular production and purchase and sale of goods undertaken within an objective of earning a profit, because if the regular production, even the number of department, when they are using electronic device, now production department, how they are getting from the electronic, okay, because they are getting a material, they are having a good relationship to communicate with the supplier, the production process will be completely easy, okay. Even the purchase department, the productions will convey the message for the purchase department, the purchase department, they are placing an order for raw material. So this kind of benefits we are getting, even the individual employees also getting a benefit, okay. So electronic, using a electronic device. So everywhere, whenever you are using a information technology, our motto, any business is very important motto is earning a profit only, okay. And acquiring wealth through the satisfaction of human wants known as business, because we are not focusing only one area, one local area, we are focusing to increase sales. When you are selecting a electronic device, so your customers can be located in the different location, even the business also, they are trying to increase their wealth. Electronic business, via electronic business, web, or you can say web and internet and intranet and some other combination of thereof conducting a business. When you are doing a business now, for example, multinational company, they are trying to give one franchise for within in India. So with the help of electronic device, as those who are interested to take the franchise from other countries, so other country companies, okay, franchise in our country, so obviously they can approach with the help of electronic device. So there is specific format applications are given, okay, which is uploaded. So according to what and all the informations are provided to get, okay, so you are getting clarity about the e-business. In simple word, if all the business transaction carried out through the internet and other online tool is called for e-business, because all the businessmen, even the small businessman, large businessman, medium businessman, okay, different types of business, and even the service sector also getting a benefit from the electronic using a internet, okay. So everybody, the most of the company are having a own website. With the help of an internet, their communication process will be very fast. E-commerce and e-business is used to interchangeably in the broadly meaning just for commerce and business, because you are doing an economical activity which is coming under the category of business and commerce, okay, which is there for only for your intention to do for commercial activity. So not for just for service we are not doing, we are doing for business. Obviously we are expecting a benefit from this. Moving forward for the next trend, telemarketing. The telemarketing is very important. Every company are having a telecom, they are getting a benefit from the telemarketing because they have a call center. So you are approaching a individual customers or consumer to buy you, promote your product and getting a, they want to purchase, how you are creating awareness about your product and service, okay, using a telemarketing. Of course it is leading for the controversy because the customer are always, they are not expecting a telecall from the individual company. If you, I think you got one idea, when you are so much busy, when you are getting a personal loan call from the HDFC or any other bank, okay, so you are getting irritated, right? That's what telecalls will be leading for the controversy in between buyer and seller. Telemarketing is a marketing conducted over the telephone, because when you are getting a benefit from the telephone, so with the help of telephone the marketing can be done. So the many customer you can call, okay, so when you are calling a first time, which is called a cold call, so the customer are showing interest towards your product, slow you can say it is a warm call, okay. Now the customer are ready, they are decided, their interest are completed, so now it is you are expecting a final call or finished call, okay. So the customer, the same customers are referring for other customers, so that is called reference call, okay. So we in between cold call, hot call, warm call, finished call, follow-up call. So these are the calls are made by the call center or telemarketing department. So these terms you have to remember here. So most of the telecalls, when you are approaching for the first time, which is called for cold call, because you are calling for the first time for the customer, okay. If they are really interested to purchase your product or get to know more about your product, so then they are showing the interest, okay. Means through the recipient of the call has not requested that the telemarketer to contact them. Nobody, not even a single customer, they are not expecting or not requesting for the marketers to call, okay. Obviously the marketers only, the telemarketers only, they are taking initiative to call individual customers, okay. The telemarketing is one of the most controversial type of market. Why? Because the customers in this day, the customers are too busy. When they are busy, when they are getting call from the telemarketing team, obviously the customers are getting irritated, right? So that's what it is, a controversial type, okay. The purpose of the telemarketing is make a sale. You are focusing, why you are calling for the customer? Because you have to increase your sales volume. That's what, which is the main focus, is make a sales. Sometimes the telemarketer have a personal information. Why? Because at the time of telemarketers, and at the time first time when they called, the customer are showing interest. Next time they called, they can say, I have purchased other company product. Now I am very keen interested to know which company brand, which brand you purchase, where you purchase, which outlet you purchase, what price they offered, all the information I need, okay. That's what I will collect from the person or like customers, individual information I am collecting. When they call customer, knowing the person has a purchase product similar or related to there from the other vendor or outlet. Just now I told, now when I am spending my valuable time to speak with the customer, when at the time the customer showing interest, the first time, the first I did for cold call, again second time I try to go for follow-up call, because the same customer I want to convert into finished goods. So that time the customer will say, I have already purchased from other vendor, other outlet. Clear? Moving forward, so my next third recent trend is a M business. M business is nothing but mobile business. Okay, everybody are using a mobile device nowadays. Even the customers also getting equal benefit from the mobile device. Even the businessman also getting more access about towards the customer's requirement, what and all. So with the help of mobile, when you are trying to focus more sales, the mobile business is very important device here. Okay, so the mobile business is ability to conduct business using the mobile device. See, in the company there are different companies are providing a individual app. If you want to get benefit from this business activity, if you want to know about the company, you can better you have to go for installing a particular app using an Android phone or Window phone. So when you are installing the app, individual company app, like if you take a Ola, Uber, okay, or Zomato, when you are placing an order, before that you need to install, right? So when you are installing, even the businessman also getting a track, because how many customers are installed my app, because such a way that the app is developed, right? So even the customers, employer also getting a benefit. Even the employees, how they are getting benefit from the, because the company having a website, when the sales representative or sales manager, they want to report every day, so using this specific app they can log in. Okay, even the customer having an access to customer login access, and the employee having a employee login access. Okay, that's what everything will be very smooth, easy. Such a mobile telephone, personal digital assistant. Personal digital assistant means what? When you are using a device, you can store your all the personal information, which is called personal digital assistants. And a smartphone, a desktop mobile device. A desktop mobile device means actually when the vehicle, okay, four-wheeler, you can take example, install this device, okay, just for go for getting the track. Either you can say it is working through the GPRS, okay. So other emerging mobile equipment and information and communication technology, because unless you're not getting a communication service provider, the device cannot be active, right? So obviously the device can be active because of service provider, like telecom service provider. So information you can access, your work is very easy, you don't want to be physically visiting a showroom, okay, so sitting in your home only you can access complete, okay, about your product and service. Mobile business is defined as any trade transaction. We are installing a specific app for doing something like which is related to access for the, if you want to purchase or place an order for Amazon, better you need to install Amazon app or Flipkart app. Why? Because you are doing a trade, right? That's what. Okay, and even the domestic and regional cross border, you sitting in anywhere you can place. Suppose your parents are staying in India, the son is working in abroad, so the parents are requesting to get one specific product like air condition, so the son is placing an order sitting in other country, whatever the parents are required. After placing an order, so exactly this product will delivery where exactly the shipping address is given. Okay, so the transfer of ownership or right to use the goods and service, because actually whenever you are getting any benefit from the mobile device or any internet, obviously you need to get ownership rights, right? That's what. Moving forward, so next, in again the recent trend marketing in green marketing. Green marketing, the name only suggesting for a it is very clear to understand, which is a friendly product, friendly nature, without spoiling the environmental, without damaging the society or environmental. So when the product is made, when you are giving a priority for friendly product, environmental friendly product, which is focusing on environmental friendly product. So green marketing is also known as environmental marketing or ecological marketing, eco-friendly marketing, okay, and sustainable marketing. Now you can take best example. So everywhere the plastic is completely banned. So because of complete plastic ban, there is a lot of demand for paper bag and jute bag, okay. So there is a lot of demand for paper bag and jute bag, okay, because when you are introducing this kind of bag, so obviously you are taking a responsibility about the environmental. Always the consumers are giving a priority for the environmental friendly products. So the consumer are beginning to recognize that the competition in the marketplace should not be among the company harming the environmental. The consumer also now it is very important person, because they are taking a responsibility towards the environmental. Obviously they, when they are showing interest about, when those company they are not doing a green marketing product which is not similar to the friendly environmental friendly product or eco friendly product. So even the customers are nowadays they are educated towards the environmental, so they are giving a priority. When they are showing interest towards the green product, obviously the producer will start producing the product, because the customer also expecting a friendly product, environmental friendly product they are expecting. So harming those company, they are harming the environmental, that company cannot sustain for long period, okay. Among those making to save it, because you need to save the environmental, you don't have any rights to spoil the environmental, okay. So the green marketing imply marketing environmental friendly product. When you are introducing friendly product, obviously the customers or consumers are accepting your product. You can survival, you can expect much more sales. Clear? Moving next slide. And relationship marketing means they need to maintain a good relationship with the customer, supplier, and wholesaler, retailer, other person. The relationship when you are maintaining, you can find a loyal customer. Your customer you can retain in your business, okay. The customer is a king. Even the supplier also, when you are maintaining a good relationship between the supplier, so obviously the relationship marketing is very very important nowadays. The relationship marketing is a tactic to form long-term relation. We are not doing only 1 year business. We are doing with the intention for carry for certain long period. So obviously what kind of good relationship you are maintaining in the different persons like customers, supplier, wholesaler, retailer. So which will lead you to, which will take you to the next level with the prospect and customers. So very important, you are always giving a priority for prospective customers, okay. They are purchasing again and again. So when you have a good relationship, so obviously there is one concept called CRM. CRM is nothing but customer relationship management. Now most of the company having one specific department or section, okay. So CRM. The relationship marketing focus on overall experience with the brand rather than the sales alone, because overall performance, you're not only focusing on expecting a sales, you need to give all priority whatever the customers are expecting. So in case of FMCD product durability, if you're as a customer they are purchasing one television, after 2 years the television is not working, okay. The customer is always expecting a after sales service, right? So most of the product the customer also expecting a after sales service. So even what kind of relationship, how it is connecting, even the availability play in the place of purchasing place, the place of a service place, everywhere you are maintaining a good relationship, means obviously your company can succeed for long period, okay. So a brand experience helps attract a new customer and retain them for a long period, earning repeated sale, because you are not just only focusing for the only one time customer. The customer when they are satisfied, they are loyal customer for your company. When you are finding this customer is loyal, okay, obviously repeat sales you are expecting, because the customers are satisfied, because you are maintaining a good relationship with the customers. Relationship marketing stand in contrast to the relationship marketing stands in the contrast to the market more traditional transaction. We are not just in the traditional transaction, what we are doing in the traditional marketing, we are focusing only for sale. But in the modern marketing concept, we are focusing customer needs, how to satisfy them. Okay, always when you are satisfying the customer, obviously the relationship, we are maintaining a good relationship, that's what the customers are coming again and again, they are referring other customer also. Okay, and marketing approach which focus on increasing the number of individual sales, because what kind of good relationship you are maintaining with your customer, the customer is king for any business. Okay, so that's what you need to maintain a good relationship, because the customer will refer other customer. The customer, if you satisfy the customer, if you make them to happy, they will make you to happy. Okay, moving forward. So next one, content market. The name only it is suggesting the content what you are giving, the art of communication, what information exactly you are conveying to the consumer, the content design part, the communication, how you are convey the message, this product and service are available for this segment of customers. Okay, this specific customer, this product, the target audience whom you are focusing. Okay, the content marketing is said to be the art of communicating with the customer and prospective without selling. We are not focusing on sale. We are just giving a best content about my product feature, about my brand, about my product benefits. Okay, all the information when you are providing for the targeted customer, the customer will show real interest to purchase the product. We are not focusing directly, but we are focusing only content designing. Clear? How we are communicating the information about product and service. The content marketing is said to be the art of communicating with customers and prospect without selling. The content marketing institute called non-interruptions of marketing, because we are not interrupting with the using the sales concept. Okay, we are just giving content using different print media, or we are giving a content with the help of television. Okay, so the content whatever it is suit for the customer, if they are showing interest towards your content what you provided, you can convert the customer interest can be sales. Next one, which is a very latest trend, digital marketing. Digital marketing, either you can say web marketing or digital marketing or internet marketing or online marketing, both are all the terminology are same, but using a digital platform as a marketers, you are promoting your product. Okay, so all of these words are synonymously used to e-marketing, electronic marketing, because the marketers are getting a lot of opportunity with the help of digital marketing. So most of the customer, when before purchasing the product, all the information they can search in the website or Google or Bingo or any search engine. Okay, with the help of a search engine, they are trying to get an information about the product and features. Okay, the marketing department also, they want to implement the major recent trend like digital marketing. Clear? So what it is means, the marketing of product or service by using the internet, because you are not physically selling the goods, we are using the platform like a digital platform, so that the customer, the message once you uploaded in the website throughout the world, anybody can view. Clear? So when you are providing information about product and service, whatever you are offered to the end consumer using a digital platform, so in the customer they can access very easily. Okay, email and wireless marketing also fall in the category of e-marketing, because if you have a customer email ID, continuously you can send the email to individual customer. If they're really interested towards your product and service, so definitely take steps to purchase your product. Clear? So we can say that it uses different technology and media to connect the customer and business, because the business and customer relationship, how they are maintaining using a platform like a digital platform. Okay, the customer also can access the customer whatever the information want, they can access. Even the businessman also get an information about the customer, competitors, okay, even the supplier sitting in one specific place, they can get all the access, especially in this era of technology, because technology is a very rapidly increasing technology. That's why every businessman, every customers are getting a lot of benefits. E-marketing has become a very important part of the marketing strategy of different company. Now you can take an example that as a small businessman, they don't have any capacity to go for digital marketing, of course, so they are not reaching the complete market, whatever they want to cover, how many areas they want to cover, how many country they want to increase their sales. So they are not decided, because the expenditure cost also very important. Like most of the company, branded company, they are using nowadays, everybody is using, okay, digital platform, you can market your product. Moving forward, the social media marketing is well familiar for everybody, because social platform, social media, we are able to focus market. Now if you take example, when you are watching, very curiously watching one YouTube video, sudden there is two ads are coming, one is skippable ad and non-skippable ad. Okay, so whenever the same video, the small ad is coming, whatever it is coming, 2-3 times it is repeated, means actually the customer, if they are showing their interest, means they are trying to click. Clear? Social media is a great source of directly communicating with your customer. The customers are located in the different area, different city, different country, different countries. Okay, so you, with the help of social media, when you are focusing more and more sales, obviously it is a right platform to increase your more sales. Okay, so to increase your product awareness, if you, unless you are not creating awareness, the customers are, they don't know about your product and service, they definitely they cannot take any steps to go for purchasing a product. There are millions of products are available in the world. So as a customer, what kind of product they are giving a priority? Either they are going for gadgets, there are different types of gadgets, either they are going for FMCG product, there are different types of product, different companies are offering. Okay, everything they can get with the help of social media. When you are, as a businessman, when you are selecting this platform, you can create more awareness. It could be a done by any or all of the social media channel, such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google, YouTube, blogs. There are different types of social media platforms are available. Okay, so you can use anything, any media you can use, any social media you can do, or selected only you can do, which is completely business. It is depending on the business. Some of the important advantages of the social media as follow. Okay, one, of course you can increase your product awareness, you can increase your more sales when you are selecting this platform. Here few examples here. Increase product awareness and reputation means more sale. When you are selected this platform, obviously you can increase your awareness about the product and service. And directly communicating with the, so your customer can increase brand loyalty, because you are posting the you are giving an advertising with the help of social media, so the communications will be direct. Okay, there is no intermediator. Targeting the exact audience with the help of you know more about the customer, because there are, the customers can be classified into different types of segment based on the demography, based on the geography, based on the psychography. Okay, so behavior. Okay, all this very important, whom your target, whom this product is made, this service is made, offered. Clear? So that's what easily you can target, so with the help of social media. So again the next one, ETailing. ETailing is nothing but retailing. So retail means, which is the physical retail means, as a customer they are going in the retail house, whatever they want they are purchasing. But ETailing is using electronic platform, which is one kind of retail outlet. Electronic retailing, because how physically as a customer they are monitoring, they are observing, they are displayed. Okay, so the same strategy are applied using the electronic retailing. Electronic retailing refers to selling the goods and service through the shopping website, because see, there is a Mintra, if you take example, there are too many retail sectors using electronic device, they are focusing more and more sales. You don't want to go physically. Okay, website, internet, through virtual store to ultimate consumer, because it is a electronic platform you are providing for the consumer, just to make them to educate and creating a more awareness about your product. If they are really interested to purchase your product, so obviously they can visit the whichever the virtual store it is available. Okay, just as a physical store, I just repeated one more time here. See, just as a physical store display its product in the windows and attract the customer towards it. That means in the physical retail outlet, if you already visited too many, there are different customers are giving a priority about the retail sectors, whatever the day-to-day required things, required product they are purchasing day by day. So the physically they want to go and purchase, and the same thing, the platform is available for the buyer to get much more benefits. And the shopping website display the image of the product and highlight the feature, because see, if the customer they are going for physically, they can take the product, they can read whatever the label and the packaging part physically. But in this case, the physical movement is not there, because you are selecting a virtual store like electronic store. The customer, how they want to get more about the product packing and ingredients whatever used and the labeling product, that's what you are taking just for image of the product and features of the product. And the benefit along with the attractive offer to the customer to buy the product, because what and all the benefits are, you are able to identify in the physical retail outlet, the same thing, the same benefits offer is provided by the virtual store also. The customer also getting a more clarity what kind of offers are giving. The customers buy the product by paying through credit card and other payment mentioned in the shopping website, because each and every company, when they are selecting a platform like online platform, they have their own payment system are varied or different from the other company. Now either you can pay for Google Pay or Phone Pay or Paytm or net banking. Okay, so there are different types of payments, digital payments will be done. Keep on watch for next section. Thank you.